Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, August 15th. It's 4:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On my left is the time and sales, the E-mini S&P trading at 2464. It was a pretty good day for the auto trader. Before I begin, first, the required disclaimer. Okay, today, first up is the DAX on the 14 Super Inco 14 tick, and this came within $125 of its goal, daily goal of 2,000. Which honestly is a pretty lofty goal for two contracts. But the DAX being as volatile as it is, uh, often can swing that much in dollar amounts on a couple of contracts. Having said that, we probably had a couple of ticks of slippage at the end of trading, probably hit its goal, and we had a couple of ticks of slippage. So anyway, it was a mixture of trades, but it managed to reach its goal on the winners that you see here. The losers, which is typically the case on this chart, the losers are smaller than the winners, and this did 1875 for the day. This is the DAX chart that trades the US session. Okay, next up is the gold contract on the Superinco 14 tick. Not too long ago, I started plotting the gold contract on the Superinco 14 tick as I figured it worked well in the DAX. Maybe it'll work good in this market. And I'm actually using the DAX template. Well, this has proven to be a pretty good move as several days in a row here, the gold has had higher returns than we've seen on the gold chart before. So today was no exception. We had an excellent short and a long trade back to back, and that did 1,070 in the gold on two contracts. Next up is the 30-year Treasury bond on a 377 tick and on a line break chart, and this did 937.50. That's a really solid gain for the day on two contracts. And you can see the trades here. We actually had three winners. We were cut short on several of these because of tight trailing stops, but nevertheless, this did pretty good. Had these gone the distance, this would have done quite a bit more. Next up is the crude oil on the Superinco 10 tick. This first trade had about 25 to 28 ticks of profit, but then only ended up with a small loser. But we did get good position on the ensuing long trade and ended up with 530 on two contracts. When formulating settings for charts, it's these kind of observations that can lead you to make changes, such as perhaps lowering your profit target here to 25 ticks, or even just taking 25 ticks per contract, and that's it. There's something to be said for fixed targets. Had we done that on this chart, the return on this would be twice as much today. Next up is the 30-year Treasury bond on a Superinco 2 tick. This had a modest gain of 312 for the day. This is a pretty small time frame, but we got dragged down by a couple of losers here, and but we recovered on three solid winners. There was another loser in between here, but it ended up on the plus side of the ledger. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.